What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Take this off for a second. Talk about that later. How's everyone doing today? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Just want to point out 60% people who watch the videos, watch the lives, are not subscribed. So just subscribe, guys. Not that hard, doesn't really affect you. I'd appreciate it a lot. Let's go over some charts. We got 912, so we could go over, and we'll see what we do. So right now we have, let's look at our daily, or actually it's the last day of the month, so that's going to be a very interesting. Let's see how this monthly candle closes. Definitely interesting if it closes inside the previous candle. That would be kind of to me, a little bearish candle, on a monthly. Went outside, closing red. Doji will be a red doji, indecisive. So, sorry. So monthly, anything, everything looks whatnot. Weekly, does not look so pretty. And then we have our daily. Daily definitely had that gap up yesterday. A little decent sell-off. We're at these single prints right now, 41.96 down to 41.87.5. I'm going to go ahead and mark that up. The main thing sellers want to do is fill that in. Usually there's over a 90% chance to hold the single prints the next day. And that's what it did yesterday. That 4,200 pounds was pretty nice. We didn't come down here, but buyers just didn't want to come down here, so they pushed it up. Pretty decent overall move there on that. Main thing I'm watching kind of going into today with ES and NQs, are we going to be able to hold below yesterday's lows? And then also, are these stocks that have been pushing AMD, Microsoft, Nvidia, are these, Google, Amazon, they all kind of took a little pullback yesterday. I want to see if those are going to continue on the little pullback path. But as of right now, we are in those single prints. I have an L 41.89. This kind of has 100% chance to get to today. And then if we want to make an H today, 42.43 will be our minimum if we want to create a H on my fractal system, or the fractal system. So sellers really want to hold that single print. Economic, I think we have something at 10 with a Fed speaker, all that good stuff. Today's the last day of the Apex 80% off. Go ahead and take advantage of that while you still can. I'm pretty sure they're gonna redo the keep the sale for another week, because the website's been down for a couple days and whatnot. So yes, definitely watching if we'll hold below yesterday's lows, kind of continue the slow grind down. We had our move up here, grind down, up move, grind down. So definitely watching that. Want to see our overall retracement. See if we get back down, a 41.70 bounce would be pretty cool if that happens. Let's go. What do you mean by single prints? Single prints are just strong moves. So the way futures kind of work on 30 minutes, you have an A period, a B period, C period, D period, E period, F period. So each period, buyers and sellers kind of want to keep it equal. But when we had that strong move up here, probably look at the 30-minute. See how this 30-minute right here? Basically a 30-minute fair value gap, but it has to be on the right 30-minute. What's my win rate in RR? Not sure. Options wise, I'm probably around 75 to 80%. This month on options, I don't really keep track of like my futures stuff like that because I'm more of a daily goal. I have daily goals. As long as my RR is above 1, I'm satisfied. And as long as I don't lose $300 on a day, I'm happy. So it's kind of, I need to start keeping track of that, but I risk, my RR is not good because I kind of have a bigger risk, but the reward's there. And it's kind of, I could say a risk is 2 compared to a risk of 20, then your risk to reward's not that good. So I think it's like a little different with futures, kind of a little different. But let's go ahead and in the bio, I do have my I thought I kept it. May. Yeah, so here we go. May options. So 21 and 2. I do have 2 open swings, and I think 2 more wins to this. So pretty solid. With options futures is more of a $300 gain a day and a walk away because I'm trading micros on multiple accounts, so it's a long game. I'm not looking for whatnot, but we'll see. The risk reward yesterday play was we went in 42.10. Got 10 more minutes. Did this live. I didn't alert it because it was already gone. It's 42.10 here, and the risk was new low day 2.46. But that's what we're watching here. At fractal levels, we did bounce kind of already once from our long zone twice, and we're in it. So possibly a continuation down. Definitely want to see what happens if these single prints do get filled in. We did have a 289 lot buyer at 41.92. So I want to see if they're going to be caught off guards. They're kind of buying at the lows. Looking at SPY, of course, SPY is basically between 420 and 410 for the longest time. Taking a huge dip. I think it's down 8% over the last week. Need to it has inventories today, so definitely keep that on watch. Bitcoin. I always just kind of watch Bitcoin to see overall, and then VIX. I kind of just watched a weekly candle. You see how much it's up and down. Apple. Just quickly go through these. Or actually, I have them set up here. SPY, we're opening up in a long zone right now. We're kind of getting a little push, so I don't really like taking things right at open because I think we go either way. Qs are in long, Apple kind of in the middle. AMD in a short. We got Microsoft in a long zone, or Meta in a long zone. Microsoft kind of in the middle of nowhere. NVIDIA kind of just been chilling. Nice little gap down NVIDIA. 412, 395. So that one's kind of pushing. And then we have Tesla, which was a nice, decent call yesterday. Nice downtrend break, kind of just consolidating lately. So watching that on Microsoft or Tesla. The main watch today is going to be ES. I kind of like, I'm just watching, I kind of like the risk and reward. Seems like they want to buy the lows, but of course, you know, I always wait for a setup. Like yesterday, our setups, I had 2 different setups throughout the day, and I just waited for them to play. Was, you know, yesterday I didn't want to go long until we broke that high. We couldn't, so my bias was short, and then I was waiting for a single print bounce and caught it at 4,200. So I always like to kind of go into the days. You get your setups, you know, just wait for them to happen. So I'm just waiting to see what happens when this single print bounces. We also have 4177.12. We have a 93% chance that our low day is going to be below that. So keep that statistic in the back of your pocket. Will definitely help. Definitely help kind of steam that. Let me pop up motive wave so I can. Let me see if this works. So I need to set it up a lot better than what I have here. But this is basically my main chart right here. Here's the single prints on red. So watching that. This one right here. This chart, I need to set it up where I could get like 4 quadrants. I just couldn't get it that quick today. This is showing us our imbalances. So we kind of have a strong seller at 41.97 and then 42.06. So we had our push up at 2 a.m. created buyer imbalances, and what we do, we came back in and filled them in. So we filled them in pretty nice. This kind of looks a little crazy. I just look at the lines. So the main thing is this 4224. And this was this is why I didn't want to go long. Those imbalances took them out. It's like the battle between 4217 and 4242 yesterday. Came down pretty nice there. And then the bottom one is the delta. So you can see that there's that 289 buyer right here, kind of at the lows. This here is the summary of the delta. Summary of the delta. So you have a seller minus 1641 right here. Yesterday, if I could have it work, here's what we were looking at yesterday. We had a kind of a buyer, almost 10,000 positive delta. The heat map I use, but I haven't been using it. I'm trying to switch over to motive, and I'm trying to get rid of training view too to switch completely to motive. We got 4 minutes, but you know, here's yesterday. This buyer, 97.99, just a big buyer up here, but the market couldn't push past where that buyer was, so he was just getting absorbed by selling. So that's the thing, like you just can't read candlesticks like that. So every time, you know, we got to the buyer, they sold it off. So he just kept getting absorbed, which means sellers just kept taking his orders, filling them, and selling it more. So that's something you always want to watch. And all this negative delta down here just showing decent selling. So today we're kind of watching overall, we kind of have a positive delta at the bottom. So someone's trying to buy the bottom right now. And we have 4,200, pretty good selling. So love to see 4,200 hold as a resistance. But throughout the day, we'll see this change. And you'll see, like, we have a huge positive delta. Let's say we start building up huge positive delta here. Are we going to be able to keep pushing? Are those buyers able to affect the market and push the market higher? That's the main thing I look for in these charts. If they're not, they're just caught off guards and we fall. That just means selling is strong. So that's what the main thing I love about this. Yesterday, in our reversal, we were catching imbalances on the way up. We had good delta, and yesterday that PT was where that buyer was, 42.22. I'm on long and was pretty successful there. So, but right here, basically, is book map. It just doesn't give me the numbers. Like 327s right here at 41.90. So 41.80. They have 472. So that's basically what I'm looking at here on that. So market's about to open. I'm just gonna watch it. Like always, I don't go crazy at open. Of course, yeah. Getting $6,000 by 10 o'clock would be amazing, but I don't really look for that. And then the bottom chart, right down here, I have these are the single prints that were created. There's that single print held the next day. So let's see if sellers are be able to take it. And if we have strong selling, we'll create single prints. And then, of course, we want to use that to our advantage. How much is the stream delayed? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. We have a 6-second delay. So that is awesome, actually. You can just look at the clock and match it up to your to whatever clock you want to match it up to. Yeah, right now it's turning, in real life, turning 30 and saying 24 on my stream. There's another buyer, 259. You adjust this. We are open. I was just watch at open. No rush to get anything. I would say, with my goal of $200 to $300 a day, or 300 to 500 basically. There's no rush to get into play. In the long zone, still positive. Tesla, nice move up. Thank you. You are in long zone, so definitely watching that. And there's another big buyer, 300 lot. Opening print. I probably go live every day, but my wife kind of got vacation with her mom and family. So I had diaper duty and a lot of yelling going on. So try not to go live during that. See what happens kind of here. Nice strong move up at open, of course. When we're down almost a 0.5%, we're going to see possibly a little move up. Nice imbalances are creating to the upside. Dollar at 4,200. That's what I want to see. But yeah, I try. Ooh, big buyers, 300, 300, 300. So this first 5-minute candle has good big buyers so far. There's your imbalance, see right here. Green line, just showing strong selling. Right here. Just trading my PA14. So we'll be live trading. You guys can see. Are you still in the shorts? I'm still in those NVIDIA and Apple. I'm just gonna hold on to them. It's the only thing I'm in. Nice. Nice move there. 200, of course, holding. So you got that seller. 4,200. Imbalance. Yeah. This big delta down here at 41.94. Though. The reward is not there short though. So the main thing is we did have pretty decent buying at open, and they weren't able to move the market up higher. They weren't able to move market past 4,200. Especially at the highs. So that 194, 1,300. Sometimes this glitches up. Individual, decent move up a lot. Just pulling back now. Meta, weaker. Tesla, big upper wick. Projected there with NQ do. NQ, once again, a little bit stronger. Strong buy and open, possibly getting caught off guard. Strong selling here. Pretty good. Yeah. And that would have been 4,800 rejected down to 141.93. That's what I was looking at to hold. You held yesterday's lows. $41.94. The buyers want to hold it. All this positive. Micro, so I'm trading MES. I'll see if we push up a little bit more. I'll get 2. Here. I think I'm watching is can buyers do it? Can they hold? Like in and out, sorry. Yeah, right in front of my mouth. So be good. I need to redo the settings too. Here, a lot of positive delta. 5-minute 940. EQ stronger. I'm watching. He was going. ES is kind of holding behind. Again. We'll see if they are able to, if these buyers are going to be rewarded for buying down here. AMD pulling back. Strong Tesla looking good. Meta finally pushed. So I want to see a 4200 hold and retest. See if we were able to hold that 4200. Kind of like that. Like break over, but then I feel like a double rejection. Guys, you hit that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, 3 away from 700. Oh, it says we're 700. It says we're 3 away from 700. So I either think I need to reset that subscriber goal, which is crazy. Crazy. $41.97 stop. So you get that push above 4,200. VWAP. So the main thing yesterday was we had that 4,200 sellers. So there are sellers at 4,200. So we wanted to see if with that they seem to turn buyers yesterday. So we want to see what these 4,200 people are going to do again. Up 202, and the other one break even. There's one. And crazy wick buyer at the high too. 400 lots bought at the high. Doji, really. balances. Kind of like they're short now with that top of the wick. Oh, 3,000 stellar. You go ahead and follow that. Bring it up a little bit. See if it holds that level where they sold. 4197, 3,000 lots sold. Stop will be 4205 in this play. See if the seller gets rewarded for selling there. Stop 205. Six. See if that seller could get rewarded. Lighter than 4 because we're in a weird area. We did bounce from that 1 minute fair value, so I'm kind of not liking that. Big seller. 2,000. 2,800 lots sitting there. Now we have an imbalance downside. Like I said, I'm only looking, $200 a play. So if I lose that play, I'm down $200. So it's not the end of the world. With a prop firm, no big deal. Next play, I'll just look for a 2. Actually, I'm going to move it down to a 4203. Just all that Apple strong, Microsoft strong. So it's kind of getting a little risky, I think. Decent seller there. Push down, I'll be happy, y'all. 4 points. .96s are single prints, but usually the stat is next day. I'm actually gonna move this up to 43. So I get that 43. ETH low day there. Would like to saw that. Been 42 and a half. Give me a good trim. Back break even. Should have had 92 trim. I need to set up my ATMs. The one I have just doesn't. It's just crazy when I actually do it. But 97, 75 is a good seller in balance. So definitely want to see that hold. Buyers want to take that out. Keep pushing up. Still strong. Microsoft still strong. Break even. Like these kind of trades. Just back and forth, back and forth. So I'm just trying to buy like 94, 75. A little positive delta, but we have that negative right here. There's pretty big negative delta here. At 41.97. So 41.93. If I get that trim, I'm gonna move my stop down to 4,200. I just want to get out of this trade. So like this sideways at the lows. especially with Microsoft, Apple in a short zone. So I have hopefully some selling and Microsoft hitting its short zone. Spot Meta hitting its pivot. SPY still looking bad. Q's hitting its pivot, which is 8% above. Let's play at all. Stop down to 4,200. Would trim up to like 93, and I'm gonna move another one up to 90. Was it 58? Oh, we have 10 o'clock data. Right. There's a job openings. Ooh, that's not good. So hopefully 93.5. That one trim. Let's see if I can get a wick down on these. 3. Job openings at 10 a.m., which I completely forgot. So you don't get into play before that. 50 seconds. Might just get out of the play. Completely forgot about that. Or 10 seconds for it. Stop time to break even. Using Excel. Taking out those single print to 4187. Jolt 10 point. We came in at 10.103. Expectations 9 points. So job openings are up. was a struggle. Those are the lows. Continue down. Yep, there we go. Another seller there. Seems like yesterday we had that horrible top. That low top to 4200. That's what the PA kind of looks like today. There's that L value 4189.75 had a 100% chance to hit today. If we want to create a L, which is a low, which is we close below yesterday's close. Let's go down to 87.75. Another seller there. So a lot of selling at the lows. 340 at 93.25. Let's sell two here. The lows. I want to see if this person 600 there, 260 there, 94. I don't want to get above 94. I think we're slowly going down to fill no single prints at 87.5, 87.75. $87.75. 88.75. So we're 1 point away. Some buyer imbalances there. So I don't like this short no more. Crazy feeling. It doesn't feel like Wednesday. Give me that 87 and 75. And then Microsoft put 330 put for 1.33. We hit our zone up here. If we want to see, let's come back down to that pivot 332.89. Apple kind of hitting its 88. Come on, a takeaway. This top one right here. So look at our move down. These are 30-minute bars. Sellers at this highs, a lot of selling imbalance. And then we're creating some on the way down. So it's just showing me strong selling. So that's what I look for when I'm short. See, they're trying to create one here. It's either bid side or off static. I don't think, I can't remember. I always mess those up. What the ask would be buyers, sellers. I don't know. Trim on Microsoft 1.5 from 1.33. So it's 13%. That one. Those are fingerprints at the bottom. See the bottom right here. Oh, hey. I don't have that bottom one. Let's post it on our chart. Those are fingerprints in Friday. Yesterday, that's what you talking about. They build them in. 90% of the chance, the next day it holds 90%. So yesterday. If you guys do you like my trading, I've never really showed my trades like on the screen. This is kind of new to me. Usually it's often a different platform. So this is kind of new to me. Hopefully you guys like that. So it's transparency. Working on just one PA today. Up $65 on it in 2 different plays. But went lighter this play. Should have held that other one too. Should have kept our stop 4,200. But I went too heavy in the data. 250 seller at the lows. So let's see if these sellers continue. See what was our retracement? Retracement 4178. So that single print bounce pushed awesome. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna start posting a lot more on Twitter. I have the yellow box theory. My buddy Milk does. I'm gonna start posting it right at 6 p.m. Eastern, right when futures open. And there's a huge win rate. I think it's over 90% win rate on this. What you do is you wait for the breakout of the box, and it's a little risk, but the win rate's there. So there's your short position, and then you take it to here. This will be your main. You keep your risk here. So the 0.91 the win rate is really high. And that was a nice overnight play. Low move down. That reversal's going. What did we do? Came back up. We came out of the yellow box again. Came back down. So basically overnight, 3 different plays. You do 2 MES. We got 10 points back and forth. 30 points. 30 times 5, 150. Times 2, $300 overnight. If you're able to, in and out, in and out, in and out. So overall, that's probably going to go on my Twitter. I'm going to try to remember to post it, but I don't like spamming everything all day, every day. So two decent plays today. Up 65, 90, about going to be up 100. I'm going to move my stop. Do a 1 minute pivot. 87, we'll go 88. You guys make money on any of these trades? Microsoft is pretty balling right now. That was a great put. Also, Substack. I have all these logos on my Substack. Open would have been amazing. Apple coming down. AMD is having an outlier down. QQQ open would have been awesome. Should have taken that. Could not hold over that pivot. Down. Microsoft. There's not Microsoft sell. To actually where I wanted to, where that pivot 332.89. That's what I was looking for. It's weird lately because it's just been like straight full beast mode, so the levels on it are really tough. I love that. It's a huge rejection. 25%. Percentages are also on my Substack. Video today. Like I said, we have 4177 It's going to be like a 93% chance we're going to have a low below that. Single print. So we had the idea. Just that data kind of scared me away. Jolts was way higher. Look at that. We're just continuing to drop. Oh, my stop loss to 86. 85. Oh, $50. $110 overall on one account. I should have had to copy all my accounts, but just want to do the one. 8180, 4180. Interesting bounce there. $14,300. Thank you. Look at all this negative delta. So this buyer right here, my original stop was on my play. That's where I wanted my original stop, 4205. That buyer got wrecked. But it's big selling 500 lots at the lows. But that's going to do it for me, guys. My wife's back today, so I want to spend time with her. She's been on vacation. And the car broke. Her sister's car broke down when they're on vacation, so she had to take like 5 different planes to get home. But I appreciate you guys. I'll start being live every day. Y'all have an amazing day at Apex. 80% off. Take advantage of it. Grab a few. Don't trade them all. Trade one next week. Trade one this week. Trade one next week. Trade one the following week. Try to do one week. Get them passed. Excalibur 50 still works for 80% off. Y'all have a great rest of your day.